Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 2 of the NFL.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on third down, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. Green Bay's offense trots out, and just as it has been since week 1 of the 2008 season, Aaron Rodgers leads the way, now in his 18th year in the National Football League. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The numbers last week for Tunyon: 7 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Rodgers to throw once more. And Lazard's got it again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. To throw is Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They go back to the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Fields on first down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Back to throw, Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Now it's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. From the gun, here's Fields. This will be caught by Brown. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, Fields. Shifts past him at the 45. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And here's Matt Ariza now. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. Trying to erase the memory of last week when they dropped one to the Minnesota Vikings. They're in the driver's seat right now with the lead. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right. And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Fields completes a Mooney on the slant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. On first down, it's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Fields. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Fields throwing again. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's taken in by Watson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And complete once again to Watson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb. As the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a first down throw. Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Ballantyne now from the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they get the guard, John Runyon. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. He's going to get this one complete here to Cobb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the delay, Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
An injury cost Montgomery 4 games early in the year, which kept him from repeating his 1,000-yard season from the previous one. He still reached over 800 yards and caught another 42 passes and is firmly entrenched as the Bears' top backfield option for his 4th season.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Oh, nice move. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Working with a 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Looking to throw. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Montgomery. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kari Blasingame, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is down to 28-10. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Jones. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. An inside give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Packers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers, able to find Lazard. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 25 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. That time, a 9-play drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chicago offense set to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there hauled in by Claypool. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Fields on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Out of the gun, Fields buying time to his left. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he'll just get rid of it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
3rd and 2, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Fields. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Green Bay, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. first look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got the to the 40-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott down. That's caught again by Schultz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, that's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. That's complete to McBride. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game, without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Uses the stiff arm. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Murray. Coleman has it here right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now Murray off play action. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
McCaffrey will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying up.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And Oliver providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Able to get this one to McBride. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. To throw again on second down. Murray. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Murray. He wants Reynolds way downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is taken in by McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Touchdown! Trey McBride from 4 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Inside give to Elliott. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Cardinals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, it's McBride complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. end zone now. They'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Josh Reynolds, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing on first down is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's McBride. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Murray, and some room to maneuver. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 35 on 2nd down, Prescott always got some breathing room. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. So that will push him back.
And now we know why he had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, you talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they will. Touchdown, Cardinals! From 13 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So already already not the best at kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. I call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they have made this look easy. And there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Murray's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Murray firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Murray now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have got it on cruise control. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or 2? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. from the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Cameron Jordan giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brian Anger now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
Prescott stripped. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Murray. He's got his big wide receiver complete. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here. Murray now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. A dump off to Elliott. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Prescott. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
70 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Murray tucks and runs.
And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Problems there.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.